What's up, people? I couldn't sleep. I slept at 4 o'clock. Got up at 8. Actually got up at 6. Then I went back. Couldn't sleep. I hate when that happens. It's like, Jesus, I want to sleep. So you got a lot on your mind. I'm like, yeah, I do, don't I? So yeah, I made some videos last night, and I don't want you guys to think that I was bashing men. No. I'm not the type of a woman that would tell my friend, oh, guys are this, guys are that, guys are this. I don't need a man. No, I'm not that type of a woman. No, I do need a good man. I mean, you know what I mean? A good man, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm okay on my own, but you're not supposed to be alone, guys. You're supposed to be with somebody because that's how God made it, right? You're supposed to have your partner with you in every lifetime. So if you have a partner, and I'm no love expert, maybe I should be because I've been in some relationships, situationships, right? But as I was saying, if you have a love in your life, if you like somebody, and I'm talking to a woman or a man, please let them know. And it's okay if they reject you, because at least you're not gonna go on and say, what if I told her? What if I told him, you know? If you keep it inside, they're not gonna know. Or maybe they know, I don't know your story, I know my story. You know what I'm saying? And you know, real love doesn't come easy. And real love is messy. Yes, it is messy. It's work. You gotta water it every single day with good water. You know what I mean? It's like planting a seed, right? When you plant a seed, you have to nurture it because you want it to grow, right? It takes a minute for it to grow. It doesn't happen overnight, guys. But then I thought last night, well, you know, love, like I was looking for love in others all these years. Love me, love me, love me, right? Please love me, right? But I forgot. The love was inside of me, said my Jesus. He said, the love is inside of you. Find that love first inside of you, then I will send you your match. So if you haven't found the love in you first, you're not going to find your match. You got to find the love. You must love yourself completely, genuinely. And that doesn't mean going on a shopping spree. No, it means loving yourself, taking care of yourself, mind, body, and soul. If you want to go on a shopping, that's fine too, but it doesn't mean you're loving yourself. You need to love yourself inside out. You need to learn how to be alone on your own, because not everybody's going to stay with you. Because what if that person passes away, then what, right? Or that person walks out on you, then what, huh? You got to know how to feel comfortable with yourself. You got to be your own best friend. My mom used to tell me all the time, there are no best friends in this world, young lady. You're your own best friend, because you know you can never cheat yourself. You know you can always trust yourself. You know you can be loyal to yourself. So please, love you, because the love you're looking for in others, you're not going to find. You're going to find the love in you first. Once you find the love in you, then you can find a love in another. And that love that you love you will match their love, and then you two will come together. And here's to the women and the men out there also. If you have an ego in love, it's not gonna work, I said Jesus. It's not gonna work. You gotta keep your ego on the side. Now, if you have an ego, then you lost her. Or maybe you learn, like, oh shit, I was talking from my ego space. Maybe I need to talk from my heart space. Not maybe, you should. Because when you come at a girl from your heart space, when you are vulnerable, and I know men don't like to be vulnerable because they feel like they're weak. No. vulnerability, many women, you know, if you're a woman watching this, we love that, right? Right? And I told Jesus, I want to be with somebody who's gonna communicate with me, who's gonna love me on my most ugliest days. Like if I don't want to wear makeup, I don't even wear makeup, but I'm just saying in general, I want to be with a man who's gonna be there for me till the day I take my last breath. That's what I want, Jesus. A real man who's gonna stick up for me and be like, I got you, babe, I got you. You know, and the sad thing is, guys, I gotta tell you, I've never had a man that has said that to me. Or maybe he said it for me, but when he had to get me, protect me, take care of me, he couldn't do that. That's why I've been always in my masculine and feminine energy. More masculine energy, always. You know, because I guess my mom raised me that way too. You know, when I was 4, like maybe you saw my videos, I would say, she would tell me, she would make me say this when she would put Nivea on my face in New York when it used to be so cold there sometimes in the wintertime. She used to tell me, never depend on nobody. Depend on yourself. Yeah. And that's my biggest fear, to depend on anybody. I don't want to depend on anybody. You know? Yeah. Have I ever? No. And when I did with my husband, maybe for 3 months, he showed me his true colors. And then I said, get the fuck out. That was like 6 years ago. Mm-hmm. Because he didn't man up. Yeah, he didn't man up. He wasn't a man. A man has to be courageous. And I'm not bashing men, but I'm just saying, a man has to be courageous. He needs to know when to leave and when to stay. Do you understand? He has to know who he is alone and who he is with her and who he is with his friends. Does his friends come first, or does she or he come first? Well, when you get with somebody as a husband and wife, your priority should be your husband or wife. Your priority should not be your friends. And it's not like this woman's gonna lock you in and say you can't hang out with your friends. No, I'm not saying that. You could hang out with your friends, but you gotta have boundaries, right? It don't mean she can't hang out with her girlfriends. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But you gotta have the trust, right? Do you have the trust? Do you? How are you gonna get the trust? Do you trust yourself? Because if you trust yourself, then you can trust her or him. And if you don't trust yourself, then you can never trust them. And if you don't love yourself, then you can never love them. That's the message right here, guys. I'm having tea with my mommy this morning. And then this morning when I was putting on my eyeliner, I put eyeliner for protection, as a matter of fact. Many Indians would know what that means, so you can look it up if you want. So I don't want to go into that right now. But I was just putting on my eyeliner, and I heard my daughter and my spirit baby. So I'm putting my eyeliner. She always does this anytime when I'm looking in the mirror. I can hear her. And yes, I can channel, guys. And she said, Mommy, I'm like, yes. At first, I thought it was my baby boy. And she says, I'm not the Ditya, Mommy. I'm a baby girl. I'm his sister. I said, okay, baby, what's up? Mommy, I gotta tell you something. I'm like, what, honey? What? You know, just say it, I said. She's like, I don't know, Mommy. I'm like, what, sweetie? Just say it, honey. I just want to tell you that Daddy loves you. I'm like, really? He does, Mommy. He might have a big ego, but he does love you. And I think he's learned now. I hope he's learned to put his ego on the side if he does decide to come towards you. He needs to put his ego on the side, and he needs to come with love always to you. He needs to talk from his heart space. And he knows you don't want his money. You got your own money, mama. And just go to Paris. I love my daughter. She said, just go to Paris already? What's the matter with you, mama? I'm like, yeah, love you. Anyways, guys, so I'm just sharing you my thoughts this morning. So maybe your person wants you to go to Paris with them. I don't know, I don't know. Maybe that might be the message too, Or maybe you might go with them on a retreat, Have fun. Life is short. Because you don't want to be the person when you pass away saying, I wish I told her, I wish I told him, I wish I did this, I wish I did. No, you want to be the person dying on that bed saying, I'm happy I met my husband. I'm happy I met my wife. I'm happy I shared this journey with him or her. I'm happy I confessed that I love that person. Because if I wouldn't have, then, I wouldn't enjoy my journey. And now I'm going home, You don't want to be regretful on your deathbed. And I don't think I'm trying to be negative. We all got to go one day, guys. Nothing is permanent. Everything's temporary. You know what I mean? So, mean what you say. Do what you say. Actions matter in love. You can tell somebody, I love you, I love you, I love you, but then the actions are not there. Then that's not love. Actions matter more than words. That's another message. Love you guys. Thanks.